Hello viewers, hope you all are doing very good. The topic that we are going to discuss today is about Assam floods. So, from the past 1 week, due to heavy rainfall, there has been a devastating situation created in Assam due to floods. 64 estimated deaths and almost 38.37 lakh people affected in 18 of 33 districts in Assam, as per report. 60 animals, including elephants, hog deer, and wild boars, were rescued, but unfortunately, almost 141 died in floods. So, in the last 7 or 8 days, we have had a lot of discussions stating that Assam receives very less importance when compared to other states like Kerala that receive a lot of funds from the government and a lot of funding from the big celebrities. But as per me, we should not consider the fact that Assam is receiving less funds than compared to other states. The first and foremost thing that we need to consider is the reason behind the flood that is happening here in Assam. Number one, we are going to talk about the natural reasons that cause flooding in Assam. First, Assam falls under a meteorological zone that receives heavy rainfall during the monsoon season. Number two, Brahmaputra, that is the widest river in India, is also ranked second in the number of sediments that it carries with it. Second comes the man-made reasons, the most important reasons for flood to increase year after year. Under this category comes first is the destruction of wetlands. Wetlands, as the name suggests, are wet soil that prevent flooding by temporarily storing the storm water and releasing it slowly into the river, thus allowing the sediments to slowly settle down into the soil rather than releasing it into the river. If the sediments gets released into the river, what happens here is the sediments settle down into the riverbed and there is an increased chance of the riverbed height to rise up and also the increased chances of flooding. Also, the roots of wetlands holds soils in place that stabilizes banks of rivers and streams. Second, under the man-made reasons comes the encroachment of plains. That means removing vegetation and or alternation of the topography of the area. This is caused by the huge number of construction of roads, residential houses, flats, and so many market and commercial area, factories, so much of man-made constructions, due to which what happens is that the natural vegetation, the natural area gets affected, due to which the flood attenuation, that means the strength of the soil to hold the water decreases. This is not just theoretical. There have been practical numbers, there have been practical explanations of what is going on in Assam. Forests cover 70% of northeast states, except in Assam that cover only 35%. That's sad. Second, a study carried out by the Indian Institute of Remote Sensing predicts a depletion of 9,007.14 square kilometer of forest area, which is almost 2.94% of forest in Assam and Arunachal Pradesh by 2028. This gives us an idea of the amount of deforestation going in Assam each and every year. The largest noticed deforestation is in Dhemaji, followed by Sonitpur. Now, coming to Guwahati, the most important city of Assam, where forests should cover at least 33% of the city, whereas it covers only 22% of the city. This gives us an idea of the amount of deforestation and also the amount of constructions going on in the city. So, can we not reduce, if not prevent, the amount of flood from happening every year? Yes, we can do. By reducing deforestation, by increasing the number of plantations, by throwing less garbage into the river, into the streams, we can do. If one person starts, the rest will follow. So let's take a pledge from now to help the nature in maintaining the balance, to reduce the amount of flood. And also I want to request the government of India to help the people of Assam to the utmost, so that the people who have lost their homes, who have lost their families, can recover to a certain extent. We do compare the amount of importance Assam receives in comparison to other states. But why do we need to compare? It is because from the past many years, we have been a little bit neglected. So, we hope, we believe in our government that they will help us. They will help us fight the situation that we are going through, and so that we can gain the confidence, gain the trust on the government, and feel secure that yes, we are also a part of India. The one-horn rhino that is a pride of Assam. As per reports, 12 one-horn rhinos were killed in the floods during the last 7 days. Request the government to take some steps to preserve these endangered animals, as because every year the number of one-horn rhinos is decreasing, and if any steps are not taken, if any strong steps are not taken, the one-horn rhinos are very near to the verge of extinction. Also, for those people who want to donate something towards the Assam floods, under this video in the description, I will give the Chief Minister's Relief Fund payment details, where you can make the payment to and help the people over Assam to a certain extent. Thank you so much.